We're here! Behold, the Starcrawl crew. Hi, everybody. Welcome to All the RPGs. It is Starcrawl night. I feel like we haven't played forever, but I don't think it's actually been that long, now that I think about it.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 6,000. All right, where are we at? Frederick, the Return of Frederick is rolling. We're at 35%. You can't just walk away from an organic material eating alien and think it's just going to go away. Jeez. Hi everybody. Welcome to Starcrawl. I'm very happy we're gonna enter chapter 2 like properly today. But first, we're gonna go around the horn here and see who we got playing whom. I'm gonna do it in my OBS thing. Did you just move your camera? How dare you? Bishop, you go first.
Bishop playing Gravy Jones, the pacifist orc healer.
All right, and Snacks.
I am Debbie Snacks playing Maeve. I'm a gunslinger, and pretty good, pretty quick on that draw.
And Cerebus.
Hello, I'm Servis. I play Platic, a one-eyed panther man.
I believe it's Cyclopean Manther. That's what it says in the promos.
All right.
Cyclopean.
Make it something that's hard to pronounce for me. Thanks.
Cyclopean Manther.
Cyclopean manther. See, I can't say that word.
You just said it. Which, Manther or Cyclopean?
Cyclopean.
Cyclopean.
No, I'll have to practice that for next time.
That's your homework. Hey, Bart, Lich. Who else is out there? Oops. No, not. That's weird. It worked. Oh, no. It did a shout out for me. That's not what I was going. It's going for that guy right there. That one right there. All right. So, last session, you had gone out to the desert and you were like, whoa, wait a minute. We're going to go back to Smallville, which got much bigger than it was originally. And you were like, we need some supplies. So Maeve, you had gone all the way back over to the sheriff's office. Is that what was going on? And while everybody else was kind of waiting over at the northern part of town. What was your plan over there with the sheriff?
I was gonna see if he had any, perhaps had any work for us, anything.
No, we already did that.
We did that, and he said, yep, if you go off to the north there, there's some banditos. There's some desperados that he wanted taken care of.
But then he said, we found out that it was, what, 2-3 days walk from here?
Yeah. You came back. Did you come back to get horses? Is that what it was?
We came back because we were looking into the distance and going, yeah, that's a lot farther than we expect. We're going to go back and get water and supplies.
That's right. Came back for
I
supplies.
remember looking off of the plateau at the very end of the session and getting a good view for all.
Yeah, there's like rolling hills, and then you saw a trail of smoke going up into the air, and you're like, that must be the place. And it was a good ways off. And you were like, huh. So come back.
That is more than a day. That is more than a day's travel.
You know.
Then we talked to the guy in the general store.
Guido.
And then we EMP'd him.
You did. You EMP'd Guido.
And then
Well,
took our stuff. Paid for it. And that's, I think, where we left off.
Yeah. That sounds about right. I didn't have time to go and retrieve the previous session today and see what it looked like. So, all right. So the four of you, we'll just say Billy Bong's there. He's zombified. Every once in a while, he just kind of fades out and just stumbles along behind you.
And I think we should take one of the horses to carry water, just in case.
Yeah, okay.
Do we agree?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a couple horses that we'd gotten from the.
We should make Billy Bong carry the water.
Okay.
Here you go.
Oh wait, he's supposed to be Australian. All right, I'll carry the water. Was that Australian? I don't know. All right,
Close enough for me.
and you head off into the wasteland. And you're walking, and it takes a while. Eventually you're coming over some hills, and you see the smoke off in the distance, and you're like, oh, it's getting pretty close. It might not be too much longer. And as you're walking over the mountain, the hills, really, they're just hills, you come to a cliff face, and you see what looks like a really tall metal wall off to your left here. It's about 60, 70 feet away. And then further on down, leading into this wall, there's I'm just going to uncover a whole bunch of it. I'm too lazy today. Nope, that's cover. There we go. Oh, that's not bad. There.
What the?
What the is right. You see a strip of black ground with a yellow dotted line in the middle. And there's smoke pouring out of from buildings behind this wall. And coming down that strip of black road are like 3 robo vehicles. You're not sure. There's stuff in the road, and so they have to like slow down and try to get around it. And as they do, a cannon fires from behind the wall. And there's a bit of an explosion. Oops, not there. Not there, here. You see like burned out husks of these vehicles nearby as well. Like right here and here. And there's a bunch of barricades and burn marks and stuff in the area.
Is there any cover around here?
From where you are? You're up on this plateau, but you could probably scramble down the side. There's like a rock fall here that might not be too hard to get down. And then you could hide behind some large rocks or whatever.
Is there even grass up here?
Mm-mm.
So we're pretty much the highest thing on this plane.
Yeah, where you are on that plateau, you're definitely standing out. Otherwise, the walls of this ranch or whatever it is are about 15 feet tall.
Get down. Do not let them see us.
Run to the edge.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yeah.
Can I use my the scope on my rifle and see whether that there's a person manning that cannon or whatever fired, or is it automated?
Yeah. There's people up on the walls. They have like what look like large crossbows firing a good 3-foot long bolts towards these vehicles. Pew, pew. You just hear them. You hear like psh, 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 when they go out, and then they hit the ground. Thunk, thunk, thunk. So your scope, I'll give you there's a person right there, and there's a person just on the edge of the uncovered area here. There you go. Right there and right there. And they're firing all kinds of weapons as these vehicles are approaching what looks like maybe a front gate. And then the cannon goes off again. And one of the cars gets hit. One of the vehicles gets hit. Like right through the front window. Smashes to pieces.
Well, they seem pretty occupied right now. let's make our way into some cover.
This would be the best time.
Sounds like a great idea. And if it gets a little rough, I do have my photon rifle. We need to kind of clean up that wall a little bit.
Now, let's not resort to violence first.
Ever the optimist.
The people that you saw, were they humanoid? Did they look humanoid?
Yeah, they're definitely humans.
I'm wondering that if they're a bit occupied, if we can maybe kind of flank around the back.
Agreed.
You're gonna try to sneak around the back of the fenced in area.
Get an idea of what the perimeter looks like at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the right. No, to the left. Away from the
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, agreed.
All
But
right.
probably a wider berth so that we would kind of like move along, so they were out. So we're not like in their direct line of sight.
Whatever we're doing, we should do it quick while they're distracted.
Let's do it.
The combat is pretty involved. These two groups are firing at each other. You hear weapons fire coming out of the vehicles as well. It's got to be like slug throwers that Maeve is familiar with. Sounds like pistol fire, maybe some rifle fire. So they're not really paying attention to you. So if you want to sneak around the side, you're not going to have a real big problem doing that right now.
We're rolling.
Let's roll.
All right. Now I think I have the map window done. There we go. Now we're all in our proper windows and belong where we all belong. That one's a little messy yet. I gotta work on that one. So the audience can see there's some vehicles rolling up to the fence right here. There's gunfire and ballista fire coming off. You're going around the side back here, and there's all kinds of smoke and stuff.
I've got a little mirror and I'm signaling back to Billy Bong to try to get his attention to come down and join us.
I think you just went off the map there. I don't think I can reach you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oops.
I don't think I can get you back. Oh, no, wait. I got you. Can I just drag you? There we go. All right. Whew. I could just see, like, part of your name off the map there. There, we'll put it right there. Perfect. Everyone can see what's going on. All right, so you're coming around. There's what looks like fairly complex machinery and stuff inside of this fenced-in area. But you don't see anybody on up on the walls like you do at what's obviously the front of the place.
Does it look like perhaps we could scale up?
It's 15 feet. It's pretty sheer metal. Have you got something that might help you get over it? In equipment?
Claws.
I got Mother's chill out herbs.
That'll get you pretty high.
Let's see. Check my inventory.
Is there a jump skill?
Yeah, sort of. Let me flip back to the other.
Fly, climb, run, walk.
I've got nothing for this.
Yeah. I've got climb of 20.
You also have a fusion-powered glove that's currently like up past your elbow.
Yeah, I could use that too, but if I don't have to.
Just like cushing.
Right, but if I don't have to.
Isn't that what we used? Wasn't that what we used to descend that one?
Yep.
Yeah, that went swimmingly.
Well, Kinda.
I mean, it was great till the very end.
Well, how about this? First, I'm going to try just to climb.
Okay. All
I
right.
have a climb of 20.
Okay. So it would just take one agility check to see if you can get up and over it. It's going to be pretty
Okay.
hard.
It's already hard. I got a -1.
Well, and then it's going to be slightly more difficult. It's extreme. You're like, man, this thing
Look!
can't get any purchase.
Oh, no.
No, I got a 20. Or you got a 20.
I got a 20. You got a 3.
I got a 3. Aw. Crap.
He jumps up and just goes.
All right, that didn't work.
At least you didn't hurt yourself.
Oh well.
What do you think
Not
you need?
yet.
Do you think you need some, I don't know, rope or something? Because you've got a probability point that you could burn for a whole bunch of equipment and stuff.
Well, we don't have any
No,
rope
we
on the
have
horse.
rope. We have lots of rope.
Well, then how are you going to get it up and over the
Right.
fence?
We'd have to throw it and have it hook on something.
Ooh. That sounds like a probability point, too. Reality tampering.
Or I'm going to, after I can't get purchase, I'm going to turn my glove on. Please don't roll a 1.
It's good. You're fine. You're fine.
So that's 15 strength.
Right. But you're just going to tear a piece of the wall off?
Well, I'm pretty sure I could make footholds.
Yeah.
Just punch it.
You might not, I mean, with 15 added to your strength. Oh, that's Billy Bun. What's your strength at right now?
My strength is at 27. No, 26.
26. Yeah, you might be able to just be like, "Pachink, pachink,"
Well,
make
a
footholds.
fist is a good, boom.
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
Then boom. Okay, put 2 feet in that. Do another one.
All
Try
right.
to time it with the cannon that they're firing at those vehicles.
Try to keep it in the noisiest part.
There's lots of gunfire. It's like pack, 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 pack. Thoo, 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 thoo. And then every once in a while, every like 3 to 5 minutes, cannon shot goes off.
Do I know what type of metal this is? Is it steel? Is it...
It's a pretty shiny looking steel. You're a Manther from MCC. You're like, oh, this is Ancients technology from the looks of it.
How high is it from the top of the horse? Can't we like have somebody hold the horse steady and use the horse to stand on to try to jump up and catch the top of this wall?
Figure the horse is about 5 or 6 feet. And then you stand on its back, and then your head is about at 12, and you have to, jump up 3 feet. Well, a foot and a half. You could probably do that too.
I've already rolled the... Well,
I
Well,
mean,
if
you
you-
could totally
have you
bam,
succeeded?
bam,
Yeah.
bam. Start making, like, put 2 holes in there and then punch a third and pull yourself up.
Oh, got it. So you're making handholds in the. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
just punching holes. Well, not even holes, just
Big old dents.
dents.
Footholds.
Footholds.
See, not all instances of violence need to hurt something or someone else.
Right, says Billy Wong. As he's just standing there zombified. Too right. All right. Platic, so 15 feet. How many footholds are you going to make?
3, 6, 8, 10, 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm going to roll 2 of these. Ooh. Ooh.
That 19 is gonna suck, isn't it?
Sure is.
Ah,
You're like, bam, bam, climb up, bam, climb up, bam. Uh, all right. So you climb up, and there's when you get to the top right there, there's like a platform on the just on the other side of the like about 3 feet down on the fence that you can just leap over and land on this platform.
I just stick my head above and take a quick look.
All right, I'll open up the map. That what you might see there. That's again roll 20. Come on, you got to click like reveal like 3 times, and then it still doesn't do it. There we go. Doop. You see a bunch of houses, machinery. There's smoke pouring out of these things. The ground is kind of discolored around them. You see 3 large houses nearby. Here. 3 large buildings, I should say. And you're not sure what this thing is over here. You see it and you're like, yeah, I don't know. But this all looks like Ancients technology to you.
Do I see any people?
This thing is arcing like electricity on it. Bzz, 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 bzz. Give me an intelligence check. We'll see if you see some people.
For crying out loud. 8. Oof.
Nah, there's a bunch of smoke and strange stuff flowing around you. You know that there's somebody like out here and out here firing at the gun or firing the guns and stuff at the enemies. So
Can I jump over and land on the platform?
all right, you jump up, you land on the platform. Platic. You're about 12 feet off the ground. There's a ladder going down. You could jump down or take the ladder.
Taking a rope and throwing it off on the other end, holding it and saying, "Come on, guys."
They are over here on the map. Oh, can't quite see all of them.
Gravy will follow.
There you go. All right. So Platic throws a rope over and Gravy starts climbing up. And from behind Platic comes gunfire. Gunfire. Ting! Bullet like rings off the platform right near you. Ding!
Okay. I yell, "Hold on tight," and with the strong arm,
God.
just start pulling him up.
Gravy, you like get your feet up on the wall and you're ready. You're like, get your feet up on the wall and you're like, okay, I'm ready to climb. And he just goes, yanks you up the wall. So you end up like half over the wall right there, facing into the compound. Give me an intelligence check there, Gravy.
I think we need some grenades.
Nope.
Yep, you're like, whoa!
Maeve, come on.
You're out there and you watch him just like fly up the wall. You're like, whoa.
I'll throw my end of the rope back down.
Okay. While you're doing that,
Should we roll initiative?
ding! Another shot goes glancing off nearby. Yeah, we can roll initiative now.
What was that? We're being shot at. Who knew?
I'll get rid of that old one. Doop-a-doop. All right. Uh-huh. Gonna roll initiative myself. Ooh, 17. Maeve, you want to roll initiative too?
Yeah, sure. Yes, even though I'm not.
Here, I'll roll for Billabong. I got a 10. Maeve, you hear the distinct sound of gunfire and bullet ricochet. Pching, pchoo, pchoo. Oh, I should flip the music now. Really loud. Alright, there we go. Maeve got a 9. Oh, look, I don't even have to do anything. Platic, you're going to go first. Rolled in order.
I'm gonna hold my action until Maeve can grab hold into the rope, and then I'm gonna yank her up.
All right.
I thought Shaggy had hold of that rope.
No, I have the rope. He threw it after he was finished being pulled up.
Oh, got it.
One more crack shot here. Pew! Another miss. They're close. They're just missing. There is a big piece of machinery here, and there's all kinds of smoke pouring out of it, so it might be hard to see you all right now. That was a good spot to clamber up there. All right, next up is Gravy. You're like half over the wall. You hear gunshots and stuff.
Like looking down at Maeve and looking at Platic, and just to be like, why are we continuing to cross this wall where we're being shot at? Is this... We don't even know who these people are.
Remember, the place is under attack, it looks like.
Yeah, that's fair. Man, I think I'm just gonna kind of... Like, having thrown the rope down, does it look like Maeve is going for the rope to come join us, or is she just kind of hanging down there?
I don't know. Maeve, what do you think?
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and try to pop up real quick.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
hearing
gonna
all
provide
this,
a help
so
action then.
I'm hearing all this, and so I definitely have, like, you know, my photon rifle is at the ready,
Okay.
strapped to my back.
If it looks like Maeve's trying to come up, I'm just gonna, instead of acting, just help pull the rope back up as soon as she has a firm grasp on it to help her get
All right.
to the top.
Billy Bong's like, oh, I can climb this. Watch. And he's gonna... I'll give him a real roll. Where's his character sheet here? Billy Bong. Billy Bong Butcher. He's gonna make an agility check. Trained. Because of the footholds, he gets up there and he's like, oh, I'll help you, Platic. He like climbs up and he's looking around. Well, I don't see nothing yet. All right, Maeve. You're gonna grab the rope and have them haul you up. All right, between the two of them, yeah, they get you up there pretty easily. Don't step on that lightning thing though. Oops. Here, we'll put you all right there. All right, so Billy Bong's like, there's a ladder over here. Platic, you've got everybody up at least onto the edge of the wall.
Okay. How far is it to the ground?
12 feet. You can make a jump down there. I'm not gonna make you roll on it.
All right. I'm gonna jump down there.
You are a Cyclopean Manther, after all.
Right. Well, with a crappy agility though.
Too much watching Ancients television. Not enough running around as a cub. Nah, you can jump down because you could like swing off the edge of the thing, and then you're only 6 feet.
When I get down far enough, do I see anybody?
Where are you gonna jump down? Move your token. Where are you gonna jump down here?
With cover?
Okay, and then give me an intelligence check.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Excuse my language.
Oh my God! Did you swear? You didn't even swear.
I did. Well,
I mean, it's 9:30 here in Milwaukee. I'm pretty sure we can say fuck. This show is rated M for maniacal. You're looking around, and smoke is like the smoke just happens to blow across when you're like, I don't see anybody. And then out of the smoke comes charging somebody, and he's gonna try to tackle you. I guess it's gonna be. He doesn't have a strength because he's an NPC. Here, I'll just do a fortitude save. Oh, comes slamming into you. Give me a strength. Give me a strength check. Trained.
Dang.
Oh,
That's a natural 20.
Oh, that is. Y'all get it. Y'all get some fleeting luck.
Woo!
Like you saw him just out of the corner of your eye. You were looking away, and you saw him come running at you, and you just kind of shove him off to the side, and so he goes flying like underneath the platform right there. Oh! He falls down, and you're looking at what looks like just a plain old human with like a real dusty set of heavy clothes on and such, and he's got a pistol, a bolt slinger. I mean a bullet slinger in his hand. That was him. So Gravy, you're up.
Good. This guy's trying to tackle. We should tackle this guy. Can I jump down on top of him?
Yeah, totally. Give me a trained agility check.
Awesome.
See if you land on him or hurt yourself or hurt someone else. Yeah, it's good enough. He just got shoved to the side against that machinery by Platic. So you come landing right on top of him. You're like draped over him right now.
Cool.
Try to wrestle him to the ground. He's probably halfway to the ground anyway, so you end up pancaking him to the ground.
And just try and hold him to the ground and be like, "We're not here to hurt you. We would never want to do something like that."
Billy Bong's like, "That looks fun," and then like lands just outside of you all. It's like, oh. All right. We're kind of out of combat. Maybe you want to come down there? You're going to stay up there with your... What are you going to do?
Yeah, if we're out of combat, then yeah, I'll come down as well.
All right. Like, you still saw these... Well, you can't really see that one, but you can see this woman running around up here firing ballistas and whatnot. And now she's got a rifle out, and she's just pack, down towards the ground. And this guy starts yelling, "Help, help!" But there's so much noise going on. There's like revving engines and bullets and cannon going off every once in a while. That the front of the place is pretty noisy.
And put a finger up to his lips. Shh, we are the help. We're here to help you against these raiders. Can you please explain what's happening here?
He kind of looks at the three of you that are down on the ground before Maeve comes. He's like, "What are you?"
I already said we're help. You asked for help. We're here.
You're the help? I don't think you're the kind of help we were asking for. We're looking for people to help us fend off these marauders.
This is your home, and they are attempting to invade it?
Yeah. That's why we're inside the walls.
That's exactly why we're here to help. They are aggressors. Aggressors should not be forgiven.
Right.
Did we?
At this point, I'm going to get up
Did
off
we
of
make
him
him
and
mad?
show him that I don't mean any harm.
Oh, okay. He's like, "Oh, you're heavy." He's younger. You'd guess he's probably like in his early 20s at most. Maybe 18 to 22, give or take, something like that. He's like, "Well, if you're here to help, let's man the wall and fight these guys off. Come on."
We were trying, and then you shot at us.
But you were climbing over the wall.
That's where the vantage points are.
I heard a bunch of banging I figured something was going on bad back here.
Well, you didn't put any handholds on the outside, so my friend here had to make some of his own.
Oh, no. So he's like, come on, we gotta fight these marauders off. And he starts running towards the front wall here. There's a
Turn
ladder.
towards the party and kind of raise my eyebrows like, we helping?
Well, how do we know who the good guys are and the bad guys are here?
Well, it seems that
These
this
guys
is where
looked
they dwell.
entrenched. These look like the underdogs.
All right.
From the front of the compound, there's an explosion, and like part of the wall kind of tears open, right here, right where Platic ended up, and you see people running forward out of the cars towards the gap in the wall here. They look like these sort of people. And these sort of people.
Hey, that's that shaman guy who only eats organic diet.
Yeah. They let him out of jail so he could raid today. Here on Starcrawl. They're like these kind of people running towards the gate. These are what the people look like inside. And, well, this is the same token as that guy that you just talked to. I was lazy. I ran out of ideas for tokens.
I trust the more visible faces. I don't know.
Mask wearing
I
is
just-
bad? What?
All right. So I would just caution though that we just make sure that everyone knows we're here to help because they were shooting at you earlier. So how they make sure that we communicate to the other members of the party besides the one person we tackled.
I mean, if this was a fort in the Wild West and someone was climbing over the wall, you'd probably shoot at them if you were inside, too.
I
Right.
don't blame
Right.
him.
But you also wouldn't look behind you for someone at this point. You'd be looking at the stuff coming through the wall in front of you.
Which is a perfect distraction to climb over the back wall,
Yes,
What we
exactly.
did.
which you did.
Right.
It's
but we've
very
also
sketchy.
left-handed-
You're all very sketchy looking. Plus, like gray-green skin and one-eyed manther and
We
green-skinned
didn't kill the
dwarf
guy.
with a cybernetic arm. You did not kill the guy. It's true. All right, he climbs up the ladder and is on one of the ballistas there, and the woman moves over to the other one, and they're like thump 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 down at these people that are at the front gate right now. There's a guy coming through this gap, like trying to push the metal aside so he can get in. Platic, you're like 10 feet from him now.
Okay.
I think this is a good point. We should yell out to our friend, make sure they know we're here to help as well. Don't let any more of your allies fire upon us.
Do we want to keep the same initiative, or do we want to roll initiative again?
You can I don't think I'm going to do initiative for this.
Okay.
We'll do popcorn initiative. When you're done, you pick who goes. Whoever goes last in the round will go first in the next round. How's that sound?
Okay.
So right now everybody's going to go. You're going to start out because he's pushing through the wall in front of you, and you're standing there. You just walked up.
Yep. I'm gonna stab him in the face with the lightsaber. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
The power sword.
It's not very Jedi of you. Stab him in the face.
I'm not a
It's true.
Jedi. Let's see. Any of that based off of strength? Hopefully, it will automatically do that.
You should have. Yeah, if it's based off of strength, it'll automatically add the bonus, I imagine. Let's see.
I hope. Let's find out. All right. So plasma sword to the face. I hope.
Yes, that. If you roll like a 30, we know it worked. Oh yeah, there's a 26. 20. You rolled a 19 plus 7. So yeah, you hit him for, oh my god, 16 points of damage.
Jeez.
I hadn't even really thought like how many hit points these guys have. Oh, okay.
Tell me it's less than 16.
You do get him right in the face, and because of the amount of damage, I'm gonna say that he falls onto it as he's coming through. And he's dead. Dead. And he kind of falls down in the gap that he was pushing on. All right. Who do you want to go next, Platic?
Snacks, but I can't remember her character name.
Maeve.
Maeve, thank you.
So I'm going to go ahead and aim at this nasty looking fellow here by the car.
The shaman. We're now going to call him Sand Shaman. Sand Shaman. Okay.
With my photon rifle.
Yep.
I'm going to try to trick shot it and hit him between the eyes. So that would be, I would roll my 1d4, correct?
Yes.
And then my 1d, and then my 1d8, right?
That's a 4, so that's gonna go off. The trick shot goes off, and then roll to hit, because that will add that 4 to the attack roll, and then if it's over their AC, which it is.
And to the damage.
But then, yeah, 2 plus 4 is actually 6 points of damage on that guy.
Woohoo!
He roars as, like, that was the plasma rifle, right?
That was the photon rifle.
The photon rifle, yeah. Like, part of his Sand Shaman outfit is on fire. All right, who's going next, Maeve? You got Gravy, your new allies, and the bad guys.
Let's go ahead and get one of the allies right next to me, the female.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both going to go.
Since they're up there on the wall.
Gonna use this one for her. Oh! Pop!
Wow.
She shoots Sand Shaman with the ballista. Boy, how much damage that could do? This. 9 points of damage. So she gets him, and then her partner's going to go right away as well. We'll just get them out of the way on the initiative. He totally misses. He can't reach, like his ballista doesn't get there, so it ends up like landing next to the car. All right, after them, it's Gravy and the bad guys. And you tell me, do you want whoever goes next means the other one goes twice?
Gravy will reserve his turn.
Okay, so you'll have the bad guys go. All right. Sand Shaman gets the flames put out and comes rushing up. And he's going to make a strength check to get through the door. He's at +2. He slams into the gap in the fence. Slams against the gap in the fence, but isn't able to get through. But the other one comes up behind him and brings a long rifle and like sets it in between his horns on his head as he's shoving on this gap. And Platic, you're standing like right there, buddy.
I am.
Pow! Oh, and it hits you for a whopping 2 damage. It just, because it's so high up, it just glazes off of it, grazes you. Pew!
So if it's equal to my AC?
Equal or better, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't want to rules. That's fine. I just want to make sure.
It does say hits AC 14.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, it says right there. Hits AC
Okay.
14.
So, all right, Gravy, you're going to go twice then, because you'll be last in this round and first in the next round.
Okay. My first action will be I'm going to run out here and kind of get a good view of everything that's going on. Do I see any more of these defenders, maybe any that have fallen off the wall or are all bloodied or looking rough?
Yeah, there's somebody like back here that looks like something came over the wall and struck her, and so she's bleeding. But other than that, you don't really see anybody else right now.
Okay. Seeing that most of my compadres are mostly fine, I'm going to run up to the wounded, assure her that we are here to help. I would like to treat your wounds if you'll allow me.
Okay. Yeah, you look, and she has like a harpoon, like a barbed harpoon that has stuck her to the ground. It must have come over the wall and got her like right in the shoulder.
Cool. Then I'll just spend my next 2 turns pulling that out and then bandaging up the wound.
Okay. You want to do a medicine check?
Yeah, I do.
You have all kinds of extra stuff to help her out anyway, so.
I don't know where my medicine check thing went. Got this natural healing thing. That's for healing myself.
Let's see here. I'm going to go into Gravy's character sheet. I think it's under class.
Yeah, it just has roll a d4 for healing.
Mm-hmm. Let me go ahead and roll a d4 and then add it to a d20 roll.
Okay.
We'll just call it that right now. Okay, 1 plus 7 is 8. You're yanking on it. She's like, ah, and blood starts squirting out. Are you helping or what?
Oh no! Oh no! Leaving the harpoon in place. I'm gonna bend down real quick and bandage her.
All right, so you start bandaging around it and trying to wipe the blood, and you see what happened is it's got these backward type barbs. So when you're pulling, the barb is jamming into the back of her shoulder. So you might have to go the other way with it. Who's going next?
That's 6 hit points for her.
Okay. All right. She definitely will not die. Who do you want to go next?
Let's give it to Platic. He's kind of
All
cornered
right.
up against that door there.
Platic, there's an 8-foot tall muscular guy. You assume it's a guy. They got this big buffalo sand people thing on their face, shoving the gap open, and a rifle came over from behind and shot at you.
Mm-hmm. Is it an action to put away my plasma sword and pull up my power?
No, that would be like incidental, blah blah blah.
Okay.
You can do that just fine.
Switching weapons.
Because
then,
you could literally
and-
just drop the sword if you wanted, and
I
just
don't
pick
wanna
it up later.
Because I want to pick it up later. I want to make sure I pick it up later. But I am going to switch to the power axe.
Okay. So there's this big muscular guy, and he's like bending back the metal.
Yep, and his head's right in front of me.
Yeah, in the gap in the fence.
Let's hope I hit the gap. Let's see. Power. Where are my weapons? There they are. Power axe.
I was gonna give him a +2, but then I'm like, well, he can't really move because he's kind of trying to bust it open, so it was a wash. And you totally, oh my god, you totally hit him for 13 points of damage. But you know what? He takes the hit, and he doesn't fall. Blood is like spraying out of him, and the wound is like partially cauterized. But he's like, I'm gonna kill you. Who goes next? You got Maeve, the allies, and the bad guys.
Allies.
All right, the allies. This guy comes running over and leaps onto the back of this thing. 5, 10, 15, 20. And he gets there, and he's going to fire his pistol at the Sand Shaman. I love Sand Shaman. What a great name now. Pah! He's terrible. And
It wasn't one.
she fires her ballista, but it's not at them. It's at the vehicles. Oh, pow! She puts one in this car, in this vehicle right here. Pack! All right, so the allies, so it's Maeve and the bad guys. Who do you want to go twice, Maeve or the bad guys?
Maeve.
Okay, so the bad guys will go. So Sand Shaman, who just took that huge blow from you, is going to try to reach out and kick you. Because you just swung the axe at him, so you got to be right next to him. And he misses. But then the pistol, or the rifle from behind fires at you. Boom! For another 4 points of damage. 6. Pow! All right, Maeve, you're going to go twice. End of the order, top of the order.
All right. I am going to fire my photon rifle again. And I'm going to fire at this dude right here.
Okay. The one in the back?
And what? Huh?
The one in back?
Yeah, the one in the back.
Okay.
Fire at him first. So first I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna roll my D4 for a quick shot.
Mm-hmm.
Try to shoot him in the neck and the jugular. Okay. So try that, and let's see.
So at that,
It's still +1, right?
Still adds 1.
yeah,
18.
hits
AC 18 damage 1.
plus your trick die, so that'll be 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage. Okay.
All right. And then you'll go again to start the next round.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take another shot at him. D4. Oh, 3.
All right, 3.
And some photon rifle.
I'm pretty sure 3 fires the trick shot off. I think it's 3 or
Yes.
higher.
Yeah. Ooh,
Ooh,
18,
and another.
19, damage 5, so.
Another 8 points of damage. Pop, pop. You hit that one twice. Kind of rocks her. All right, who's going next, Maeve?
Let's see. Platic's right there in the melee of thing. You know? Actually, let me think about this. Yeah, Platic's in the melee. I'll give him a chance, give him the opportunity to take care of business.
All right, Platic, you're up.
I have a question to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Does teleportation count as a movement action or as a attack action?
Huh. Let's look at your character sheet. Is that
Doesn't say.
is it a mutant power?
It is a mutation. Yes.
Then
it
yeah,
is.
that's an attack action
Okay. So I don't want to do that then.
because it would be like triggering your powers,
Got it.
firing your weapon.
Then I'm just gonna hit him again with the power axe.
All right.
That's the electro whip. That's the power axe.
Oh my god. It's getting really close to him, but it looks like it's gonna hit the
Can I
metal.
spend a luck point? I'm gonna spend a luck point.
You guys just did get a
Got one.
fleeting luck, so yeah. Yep, that'll do it. And then you just cleave straight down between the horns in his head. And he falls over. You can't kill the sunshine. Is what it sounds like. All right. Who's next? You got gravy, allies, and enemies.
Allies.
All right, the allies. This Jon Snow-looking dude who's terrible with his pistol is going to take a crack off a shot at the one in the back, and misses. And the one on the other side gets out a shotgun, like a sawed-off shotgun. Ooh, bam! 2 points of damage. And the enemy still doesn't fall. Gravy into enemies. So I'm guessing the enemies? What do you think?
Gravy.
You want gravy to
Oh,
go?
wait, enemies are gonna go twice.
Then they would
right?
go twice, yeah.
Yeah, let's do enemies.
All right.
There's only one of them,
Yeah.
as far as we can see.
So you're already looking real rough there, Platic. That's a bold move.
With Sand Shaman down, gets in the car.
Oh crap!
It goes tooling off down the road. Oops, goes tooling off down the road. Here.
Get them off, Maeve.
Gravy, it would be your turn to go twice. And then I think it's gonna... Well, you go once, and then that'll be the end of the combat, basically.
I'm going to look at the spear, look at this grounded lady, and then jokingly say, "Now, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back." I'm gonna run in front of it, and probably by that point I can see how bloody Platic is. I'm gonna run up to him and administer healing.
Yeah. You see, like, the cleaved head of the bad guy, like, kind of jammed up in the gap in the fence there.
I'm administering a neuropathic technique.
Okay.
Which means Platic will get 3 hit points.
All right. Platic instantly gets 3 hit points, so you're at 9. All right. The car keeps heading off, tearing down the road.
Can you shoot him? Maeve, can you hit him?
You want to try to hit the car?
Let's see. Oh, let me just double check.
They would have been at 70 feet first.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay.
Shooting through the back window.
An electric? Is this an electric car or a gasoline? Can we tell?
Certainly sounds like gasoline.
The car with wheels.
Yeah,
2, no trick
it's
shot.
a car.
Well, the important thing is, does it have an explosive fuel on it?
Right.
Right. If my trick shot had gone off, it didn't. All right. So then.
12.
18, 12.
Yeah. Just kind of glances off the car. And the car tears out of sight.
Glances off. Well, I was gonna ask, can I use the fleeting luck and I'll hit it, or it's not gonna?
It would take several points.
Okay. Never mind then.
All right. Okay, so there's 2 dead enemies. These people suddenly are like aiming weapons at you, like, who the heck are these people? And the other guy's like, no, they're the help. They said they answered the call. Remember, we put out the call for help. They're like, no.
Yes, that is us.
Like the guy is real jittery. He's like, I ain't never seen these types before.
Come help me get your teammate standing back upright. I need a hand.
He's like, oh no, Betty. And he goes running across the top of this thing and jumps down. It's like, oh, we gotta.
It's got barbs on it. We're gonna have to lift her and leave.
And run the whole thing through her shoulder. It's like 6 feet long. Yeah, sure.
That's why I need help.
Takes a little time, but you manage to get her off of that barbed harpoon. The harpoon is just stuck in the ground. It's jagged. It's not well made. So it's not only got hooks going backwards from the main point, but then there's like just burrs all over it. So it tore up her shoulder when it went through.
She looking all right though?
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't keen on having that whole harpoon go through her shoulder, so she vomited and then passed out. But she's not going to die.
I must reserve my healing.
Pull the bodies in and do searches.
All right, so you drag these 2
Yeah.
in. There's a car out there. It's got a ballista bolt in it, and the woman, seeing that you all don't appear to be too much of a threat, she's like, "Open the gate! Open the gate!" And she jumps down towards the front, and he goes and jumps into this thing, and you start hearing shh, and smoke starts billowing out of the front of it. And this, it's a train engine. It's like a train engine with electricity running down the sides. Moves, and this whole back section of the gate moves with it all the way to the end of this little railroad track. And then she is able to drive the car in and parks it over here by this other car. And then he throws it in reverse. And it seals up again. They're like, we're going to have to fix that wall. Boy, are we glad you guys got here. We definitely would have been dead. The rest of...
Boy, am I glad that he's such a bad shot.
there are a lot of people that were bad shots. So they say, you know, a bunch of the others are out scouting for, they just say resources. They don't say what kind of resources. Out scouting for resources. And the raiders must have known that we were low. And so they sent out a squad to come and see if they could bust in and get our gasoline.
Question
Number
the
one.
general public that's standing around. Do you know the area well? Like, what's maybe 2 or 3 days away from you?
Oh yeah, the other guy is like, yeah, right. So that way is wasteland, and that way is wasteland. Now this way is the road, and mostly around the road is wasteland. But every once in a while you hit like a raider camp or something, and then over on this direction there's wasteland. You new around here?
So if we were to go north
Right.
2 days, what would we see?
Oh, dehydration, radiation, desiccation.
Got it.
Pretty much every way. If you went towards down the road, you might also see like emasculation and man, I don't know why I started this thing. Defenestration and decapitation. he gets it finished. He gets it finished.
No, that's... I look at Maeve, I look at Gray, and go... Weird. Okay. Do we have resources to repair the fence?
Yeah, they say they've got tools. There's actually, you can't even see it. There's like a tool bag right here. But they've got some sort of machine that sparks electricity and connects two pieces of metal together.
Let's fix the hole, and then I'm gonna search the bodies while they fix the hole.
All right, they're
Try
like
to figure out how the hell we got here.
they're banging on the. Well, you walked north.
No, we walked. Yeah, we walked,
You walked
north.
north for like 2
Yeah.
days or something.
Yeah, but south is desolation. They don't know anything
Right.
within 2 days of them.
Nope.
We didn't take 2 days to
No.
get here.
Nope. Right. They're like hammering and sparking up. It's basically like an arc welder and stuff. And you're searching Sand Shaman and the other raider. They have shoddy pistols that fire like regular bullets, and sawed-off shotguns. He's got like a on his back he has this sword that's got like jagged metal teeth all the way around the outside. That looks like if he had hit something with it, it would be pretty bad, do some serious damage. And she's just got that really long rifle and a couple pistols on her sides.
No, the alarm you sent out was failing to mention one thing as far as what our payment will be for helping you.
Payment? It said a gallon of gasoline.
Oh, I must have overlooked that. Turn and look at Maeve and Platic. Like, yes, a gallon of gasoline is what we came here for, isn't it?
I think we can waive pavement for now.
Am I familiar with gasoline?
It sounds like something the ancients might have used. So, Platic and Gravy could make, Platic and Gravy could make intelligence checks. Maeve is looking at the gate mechanism, and that it looks like a train engine to you, like an old steam train engine to you, with weird electrical sparking down the sides, though.
Interesting. Very intriguing.
Nope. Gravy, nope. But Platic is totally like, gasoline, old, ancient technology. They burned it, destroyed the atmosphere, and
We don't need any of it right now.
But it generated energy for their vehicles and other stuff. You see the woman, like, she brought that car in, and she's like siphoning out of the tank to see how much is in it.
Well, once we repair everything, can we have a tour of your establishments?
You say you don't want gasoline.
Nope.
Oh, we
Don't
do
need
want the
gasoline.
gasoline. We just want the thing that's carrying it too.
You mean a canister? You ain't got your own...
No. That big thing that you moved in here.
The vehicle?
Yes, the vehicle.
Well, we'll have to talk to the leader when he comes back. See what he says about that.
Where is he?
They went off looking for resources. Been gone about 2 days. We expect them back anytime.
How long is he usually gone for?
Oh, depends on which direction he goes. This time he went west. We don't really expect him to come back with nothing. He always takes a small group with him.
How much water would we have to give you to get the car? To get the vehicle?
Crikey, water. Whoa. I don't know. Let me think here.
Can you open the gate for a bit?
13.
I'm gonna go get something.
Takes a lot of energy to open it. What we could do is we could throw a rope ladder over the wall.
Jump to here, jump down, run across, grab the horse
Sure.
that's carrying the water, pull the horse all the way back,
I got one of them somewhere. I don't know where it went.
and just take the water off and start handing it through the gate.
That's a weird looking horse. That there's a wasteland horse. If ever I saw one. Yeah. So you give them like a couple. I don't know how much.
I'm not giving any water to them. I'm just putting the water there as this is what I have.
Oh, I see. Like who? Well, we already owe you 1 gallon of gasoline, so if you give us all that water, I suppose we could give you the car. We got a couple more. There's like a ballista bolt, remember, sticking like out of the hood.
Didn't seem to damage it very much.
Not really. Might not have hit anything important. You don't really know.
We don't.
You say might not have.
Mm-hmm.
But this would give us the ability to drive around and get away from here faster.
A much more efficient mode of travel.
At least for a little while. Till we ran out of gas.
They say there's 1 gallon. How How much distance will we get off of this 1 gallon?
Oh, depends how you drive. I'd say maybe 20 kilometers. You're like, what? What?
Do we
So-
know? We know what kilometers are, right?
Nope.
But how many cubits is that?
Oh,
Parsecs?
Parsecs. Parsecs.
How many
I
days
don't know
travel?
what units
billionth?
it is.
Right, 20 kilometers. You could do that in about an hour if you went really slow. I mean, you could do that in like 10, 15 minutes.
How long? I just wish I knew what kilometers were. How long would it take to walk 20 kilometers?
Oh, that's a good
And
question. That's a good question.
45 to
Average walking
5.
speed in
So it'd be 45 times 4. So that'd be,
right. So
it'd be
you
3 hours.
5 kilometers per hour. Human walking speed about 4. Yeah. So 3 or 4 hours.
So it would reduce our travel time by 1 hour or by 2 hours.
No, he said you could gun it and be there in like 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, but we lose up all the
Right.
gas.
Right.
So we could go really fast and make 3 hours of travel
In 15 minutes.
in 15 minutes, and then we have to abandon the car.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll find more.
Now, what we might do is sell you some gasoline. It is a hot commodity right now. It's really rather pricey.
Wonderful.
But that would be up to the leader when he comes back.
Oh.
I look at everybody and, you want to sell them the horse?
They're like, reset the watch, reset the walls. So a couple of them climb up and start reloading the ballistas and stuff. Like they're maybe expecting more trouble. You should sell them Billy Bong. They're looking at the horse like, you gonna eat that?
That's what I was thinking.
Well, that would feed quite. I mean, ain't none of us had whatever that is.
Well, first off, I can't give you all the water. Sorry about that. I can't. I got to save some for our trip.
Oh right.
So, we'll have to talk down the price of the car if we are going to take the car.
Well, I don't think that beast's gonna fit in the car.
Right.
So you give us that beast and half your water.
I have a clock. I can
What is
pull
a
out
clock?
that electronic clock programmed to the time cycle of a planet with 72 4-hour days per year.
Right. What's the clock? Well, no, you know what the clock is.
This will allow you to tell time more effectively. Perhaps it might be easier to keep track of when your leader will come and go with it.
We already got one of those.
Yes, but this one is calibrated to the universe.
Oh. That don't rightly do nothing for us. We just figure the sun comes up over there and it drops over there, and then we know a day's gone by.
I know something they want.
Oh.
And we have lots of them.
What's that?
The pistols. The laser pistols we have.
Ooh.
Where's my laser pistol?
I don't have any laser pistols.
I had one laser
Yeah,
pistol.
I thought you took everything off the bodies. And then there are a couple pistols on there.
No. I'm talking from previously. We have extra laser pistols from the boxes and stuff.
Billy Billy Bong's got 3 pistols, a shotgun, and a rifle.
But they're
Just sitting in
plasma
inventory.
ones, right? They're laser. They're not slug throwers.
The shotgun and the rifle came off of Malcolm and Max, the robot Malcolm and Max. So those were all of those pistols and such are all slug throwers. Did you check in your inventory artifacts?
I did, but I don't have one.
No one else?
Okay.
Let's see. A bunch of med pack stuff.
Yep, my extra plasma sword I left behind.
He's got a bunch of weapons she uses.
Yep, I use all mine.
Oh. I'm
Yep.
looking at your character sheet. Where did the laser pistols come from?
I remember the one that was from inside the boxes that we searched.
Right. Okay. That was Starcrawl stuff. Here, I'm on the equipment page right here.
The only reason I ask, even if we have one, I think it would be worth it for them.
You
Rather
had
than the water.
photon pistols, I believe, right? Stun or 1d8.
Yeah, and we had more than one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And then I think Maeve, you have a photon rifle and a plasma rifle, don't you?
Yes, but
Right.
one of them requires. Yeah, I have a photon
Different-
rifle and a
different battery
plasma rifle,
types.
but the plasma has two. Photon rifle has further reach. Plasma has 2 charges, so it can only fire a certain amount of times.
Right.
Yeah, so I switch between those.
You did find some batteries too, so most
Yes,
of the
we have
stuff
lots
has
of batteries.
most of the stuff has power. Yeah, yeah. So you've got a handful of photon pistols from previous adventures.
So show them one of the pistols.
They're like, well, I don't know we got any ammo for that kind of slug thrower.
Does it need ammo?
Well, then how are you going to
It
shoot
can
someone?
shoot a lot with just what it has in it.
Well, I don't know about that. I wasn't born yesterday.
So I pointed out. I go to the roof and I pointed out to one of the border or the broken up car, the blown up car that's out there.
Okay.
And I shoot it.
They're like, let's see. That's what I say it was a photon. So it's a standard old laser. It like melts a hole in the glass. He's like, whoa, hold up just a moment. And he hops down and he goes running out and looking at it. And he's like, hi, there's still gasoline in this car. and there's a hole in the window. Did you do that?
That's what this does.
It's a really smooth hole. I don't think I've ever seen anything put a slug like that through a hole. Put a hole like that with a slug, as it were.
Well, think about if you aimed that with the driver behind it.
Oh, right. And you say it don't need no ammo.
It has, like, I look at the charge in the one that we currently have.
It says like, I don't know, 12 shots.
It has 12 shots in it, and you have electricity here, so we might be able to recharge its battery. And then you could just recharge it.
Right, electricity, right. You mean the sparky stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, well, we're not sure how any of that works. We just know it ain't broke, because it's working. But what it does is, it cracks some petroleum products so that we can get gasoline out of it. And that's what's kept us mostly safe. But the raiders don't want to pay for the gasoline. What they want to do is just come take it, the whole place from us.
So If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to look around the place and see if there is a place to charge these batteries. There might be, there might not be.
Well,
So,
yeah, all right. I mean, I'm hungry. We all got to go eat anyway. So let's go have some. Let's go have some Bobby.
I need to put the horse inside somehow.
We can put him right on the Bobby, and we're totally fine with that.
No, I want to keep the horse just in case we don't buy the car.
Okay. Yeah, you can get the horse through. They have like a secret side panel instead of having to move the train thing. The train is just so they can get big stuff in and out. And the cannon shot. So they just like pull this car up here. Well, they don't want it too close. They put it there, and then they're gonna siphon the gas out later. All right. So they're like, yeah, come with us. You go to the back side of the camp, and you see a bunch of tents, and they're managing to grow some meager crops out here. Billy Bong is like chewing on some wheat, and he's like, well, I don't think you can eat this stuff. Yeah, a bunch more buildings, a bunch of tents. Not sure what this thing is up here. And then, so there's machinery in most of the corners of the camp. And they all have like these, what he said was, what do you call it? Spark generators or something. So these things.
I'm
Wow.
looking for something that might have the same input as the batteries.
I'm
not going to do any experimenting. I'm just going to look for something that fits perfectly.
Give me a luck check.
Because it would also be nice to recharge ours. Why is this not moving? Sorry. 1 second. 4 stats. There we are. Yes.
Success. Yeah, you believe that you could hook up batteries and charge them off these spark generators.
Okay.
You're pretty sure that you're like, you think you got it sussed out.
Take one of the batteries that's low and try it.
Cool. What I want you to do.
Why me?
Well, you said you were gonna do it.
I did. I also did.
Let's see. Under class, you have no manimal artifact bonus.
I have nothing.
That's cool. Just do the Sentinel artifact. Let me see what that rolls. Sentinel artifact die. That rolls a D0. That's interesting. You lose. Boom! It blows up. I can fix that though. I thought there was a place to do it. Oh, maybe it's on the main character sheet. I've been so tempted to like make my own character sheet for this game because everything is so wacky because of the way that it started out. What's this do? Oh, I like that.
Nice.
Hold on. I want to see.
It was a -3.
Because I upped the artifact combat. That was an artifact combat check, but we're going to use it as a tech check. So when you click on it, it's going to say complexity level. Put a 2 in there and then roll.
Okay.
And
Complexity level 2.
And because it's slightly more complex, it'll be a negative, I believe, on the roll.
No. No.
Oh man! Hey, if there's any fleeting luck on anybody's character sheet,
It's gone.
It's gone. For starters,
No.
and then for secondsies, just gonna. Which one of the? Where are you? Where are you? Here. We'll say you walked up here because there was like a plank, a way to walk up on this one. You're like, yeah, this looks like it'll work. Bzook. I need to process how I want this to go down. So let's take a 10-minute break because we've been playing for an hour and a half. And when we come back, we'll find out what happened to Platic. All right.
Sure, nothing bad.
Look at his face. Somebody clip that. Yeah. Whoop. Hey, most of us are back. We'll just wait on Snacks to get back here. I'll do a quick recap. So the party was back in Smallville, which was like Wild West kind of theme, and got a bunch of gears because they were trekking out into the desert to go and hunt down some desperados at a ranch. And when they came over the final hill, they ended up in this place, which is not a ranch really by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, they are doing some farming and there's a fence around it, so it could be considered a ranch. But there's like machinery, and then a bunch of vehicles came rolling up the street, and there was gunfire and explosions, and the crew made their way inside and started talking with the residents, and they found out that gasoline is a very important commodity in this thing. What happened to the Wild West theme has yet to be decided. And then they have these things called spark generators. And Platic, being Platic, was like, we can charge some of our gun batteries on this thing. And then promptly rolled a 1. So, this is what happens. There is a magnificent burst. Everyone in the place sees a flash of light from the back of the compound. And Platic, you go tumbling down this walkway, and you end up and you're kind of blacked out for a moment, and you open your eyes and you have depth perception. When you put your hands up to your face, one of them is mechanical. The other one is green.
Green?
Yeah?
I wasn't green.
Nope.
Do I still have spikes?
Nope. You have a beard. And a power glove. Well, a power arm.
Wait, do I have my fusion power arm?
Nope. What do you want to do?
Try saying something and see if it comes out in an Australian accent.
It does. Crikey!
Oh no.
Okay.
Then you hear your voice nearby, and it says, oh, I wasn't standing here just a minute ago. So, hey, so everybody else, there was a huge flash of multicolored light at the back of the compound where Platic had gone to. I love how nobody's like, I'm not going back there.
I'm sure he's fine. He's able to take care of himself. I was gonna say, like, the whole time he was out searching around for this and we were eating, I think Maeve and I would have been kind of chatting them up, trying to figure out what's around here. Like, they mentioned raiders. I want to know if they're like in camps nearby, or if they know where the raiders even come from, how often they come, that kind of information. Just kind of getting their story.
You get that there's like a bombed out town some way off, and they think that that's the Raiders' headquarters. They mean like an old town. Like to you, you're thinking like oh, like a farming village, and they're like no, like it's got a main square and a chapel tower and 2 gas stations and a soda shop and stuff like that. You're like, what? This guy comes back here and he's like, what was that flash of light? You two look dazed. You better come with me.
So I'm still up on the wall with this other, with one of the other people, just kind of keep, chatting with her and keeping an eye out for the raiders to return.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm basically up there with the lookout person.
Yep. What do you want to chat about?
So how long have y'all been here in this compound?
She says that she's like, what do you mean I was born here?
You were born here.
Yeah, I was born after the calamity. And so I've always lived here.
Interesting. I knew a calamity once, I think. Name's so familiar.
She says the name of this place is I'm gonna give it a really stupid name like I always do. Let me ponder the name of it for a second here. There we go. Calls it Bexico. So here's Bexico.
And where are your parents? Are they? Where's your family? Are they still here?
Pa died in a raid sometime back, and Mom is out with the leader looking for resources.
When did your mother and the leader last? Did you last see them?
Like 2 days ago. It's all right. I'm sure they'll come back.
So what do you do for water here? You have a resource nearby?
Usually we get some of it as a byproduct of the cracking of the petroleum. All right, finally, 20. But otherwise, we have moisture evaporators. They don't work real well. It's not like we're taking baths or showers or anything. And sometimes, if we're lucky, somebody comes up and's got water on them.
Okay. What about food? Who do you rely on for food? Do you go to any nearby towns?
No, we grow some stuff out back there. That's where a lot of the water goes. But we've got some resistant plants that produce regular root vegetables. So we have a lot of purees and such. And sometimes we get bread. It depends how much water we got and if the wheat grows right.
Do you get very many visitors? I mean, I know obviously you have the raiders, but do you get any travelers come through or visitors from other towns?
Mostly those looking for gasoline, and generally we do a lot of trading with them. They'll give us, materials that we need or food or water, and we give them some gasoline. That's what this place. We believe this place was like some type of gasoline making we get like she like points to some of the equipment. She's like, that one back there, we think pumps petroleum out of the ground, and then it gets sent over to this thing here. And I'm not sure how it works, but black sludgy stuff comes out one end, and on the other end, this like yellowish liquid comes out. And then that goes through into this machine here, and it comes out kind of like a pinkish, and then we're able to put it in the cars and use it.
Interesting. Interesting. Thank you for explaining that to me.
We aren't quite sure like how the spark generators power everything, but they've been running for 20 years.
Oh, I had a question there. No, we lost it. Lost plot. I wanted to ask you about those raiders, though. How
Sure.
often do they come through here? I mean, do you think they'll be back today, or do they tend to give up after a bit?
Oh, I
Or
don't think they'll be back today. We kicked their butts pretty hard. That usually keeps them off our backs. What they'll do is they'll probably just go and try to catch anyone on the roads, and like swarm them and capture their vehicles, do terrible things to the people, and then probably just siphon the gas out of their cars. That's what Mom and Dad told me. It's way worse.
I have a question regarding Maeve. Where's my motorcycle?
I don't know. Where is your
Because
motorcycle?
I thought we left it back in Smallville, right?
Oh, might still be in Smallville. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, because it's solar powered.
Is it? Did I give it solar powered?
Yep, solar cell powered motorcycle. Anyway, okay.
It's probably charging up somewhere because nobody knows what the heck it is in Smallville.
Mm-hmm. Anything else that you care to share about this outpost or your experience here that might help us as we move on?
Whoa. Well, I ain't never been outside the compound more than, the barricades out front here. I don't really know what else is out there that you might, run into or whatnot. But I do know the raiders, and they are not kind people.
So were they born here?
She said she was born there.
Interesting. Well, if you don't think the raiders are going to be coming in anytime soon, I might step down and check in with my crew.
All right.
Yep. So I'm gonna step off and go see what. Okay, step off and see what Gravy's got going on.
What does Gravy have going on?
Yeah, Gravy.
Gravy's just been hanging out, asking them about the raiders. I think at a certain point he would go check on Platic and Billy Bum. Maybe once he sees Maeve coming down, be like, "Did you see that flash? We should go make sure he's okay."
All right.
Oh no, I was looking out towards the. I was actually looking out towards the see if the raiders are coming and chatting with one of the crew members here. So, yeah, maybe we should go check in and see what they're up to, what they've gotten themselves into.
I'm sure it's fine, but I don't really know. He went looking for somewhere to charge up the power weapons. Weapons are always causing trouble.
Are we sure those weapons are compatible with this technology and such?
Apparently not. We should go see.
Apparently not. All right. So Gravy and Maeve. This guy's back here talking to Platic and Billy Bong. And you guys get up there, and you hear Platic saying, I don't know what's going on. I was just walking over here eating something, and now look at me. Whoa, it's really disorienting. Disorientating.
Billy Bong, where's Plastic?
They're right next to each other.
But that's not
Billy Bong
Plastic.
goes, I'm Platic now.
Wait, you're Billy Bong.
No, you're Billy Bong.
No, I'm Platic.
That's not right. I'm Billy Bong. Who's Billy? The real Billy Bong, please stand up. Wait, what
That's-
happened to my accent?
I point. Billy Bong, look over here.
What? Whoa! What am I doing over there? This is really weird. How far away are you? Man, this is crazy.
You'll get used to it.
Oh! Pokes himself in the eye.
Wait. Wait.
Now, Cerebus,
Oh,
you have
okay.
to do an Australian accent now that
Can't
you're
do an
Billy
Australian
Bong.
accent. I'd love to do an Australian accent. I can't do an Australian accent.
Just throw shrimp on the barbie and you're fine.
Shrimp on the Barbie. No, that's not it.
I like that hat, mate.
That's not a knife.
That's
So
not
when we,
nice.
so when we, so when
There
we
you go.
see them, when we see them,
Platic's body is like, whoa, look at this, and like, oh, pokes himself in the eye, and he's like, oh man, I have quills and
and then
stuff.
Billy Bong is, so they totally let
Billy Bong is just like sitting there, grumpy, like
Have they definitely so they basically have Freaky Friday.
they've
right?
They've been Freaky Friday,
Okay.
yes.
So I'm just standing here going, you guys are just messing with us. Quit screwing around. Quit screwing around.
We're not screwing around. I was messing with the power cells. I was trying to charge them. By the way, I look at the power cell and go, is it charged?
It is. It is.
Fricker. Put it
But
down.
how do we know that? How do we know you're not listening? So I'm looking at. So you're talking to me as Billy Bong.
Hmm.
Platic is in Billy Bong's body. I am in Billy Bong's body. I being Platic. Billy Bong
I don't understand why you're
is
pretending
in
to be Okay,
Platic.
Billy Bong, this joke's gone too far.
This isn't a joke.
No,
I don't know what's going on. There's a flash of light, and then suddenly everything
How do
froze
we
up for a
prove that
minute,
we're not
went
joking?
black, and then suddenly I woke up like this.
That's great.
We need to ask Platic something only Billy Bong would know.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I'm going to
Ask
do my
Billy Bong
Cerebus
something
impression
only
now.
Platic would know.
Okay.
Well, first off, Billy Bong, do you know how to shoot the spears? The spikes off your chest?
Yeah. Pew pew pew. No. This is freaky.
I'm just so confused. I don't know.
Yeah,
You two, I mean, this is not the time to be joking around.
boy, I hope this wears off.
I don't have a nose.
And that would be super disorienting, like not having depth perception, and then suddenly everything has depth. Like
That's why,
I'm
this is why
getting
I've got
nauseous
my eyes
just
closed.
thinking about that experience.
I'm like, oh, the headache.
Gone from eye patch to no eye patch.
Wow. Trying to think.
Platic is currently walking like, what? What?
Platic is standing still.
No,
Actually, Platic is
Platic's
going to
body.
sit down.
Here.
You mean Plastic as Billy Bong?
Oh god. The body of Billy Bong is going to sit down.
Here.
We need to find a way to restore this. It's already getting very confusing.
Hold on. I've got an idea.
At this point, Maeve is just gonna step.
All right.
She's just gonna step out back a little further, going, either you guys ate something you shouldn't have, or I'm stepping away from whatever caused this.
That's a good idea.
Well,
There
I'm pretty
I
sure.
enjoy my quills.
Plattibong
Why?
and Billy Baddick.
There you go, Patty Bong and Billy.
So
Well.
they're
Well, this
fucking
is
with us,
another
right?
fine mess you've gotten yourself into, Billy Bong.
This guy's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go eat. Y'all got some
So-
weird sense of humors.
All right, so if you are really Platic, Billy Bong, so I'm
Yes.
looking at Platy Bong. If you really are Platic,
Yes, I am.
tell me what happened here.
I
You're,
was
you're
going
the
to.
you're the intellectual who knows all
I
these.
was going
but-
to charge this with that, and
Bug did it
And-
upside down.
no, I was trying to charge this with the tower up there, because supposedly it should have worked. This was empty. When I did it, big flash of light went off. And when I woke up, hooray, the battery's charged. But I'm not in my body.
So what
I'm in
what do
Billy
you-
Bong's
what,
body.
What precisely do you think happened then when you went to charge the battery?
We switched bodies. Overload? Maybe this stuff is based off of chlorophane and it had some weird reaction. We've seen but other than that, I don't know what could have caused this exact. I mean, the last time this happened, mutations got spread. Well, maybe this is just a different type of mutation. Like, our consciousness get switched for a certain amount of time.
So, besides the obvious, do you feel okay?
Yeah? Do I? I'm assuming disoriented, but okay.
Well, so
I didn't lose any health or anything
Nope.
during it.
No
Maybe-
damage was done.
Yeah, so Maeve's gonna turn to Gravy and go, so, did you follow any of that? Because I gotta say, that lengthy explanation, and mutation, and all that other stuff, I don't get it. That is plastic.
Yes, that is without a doubt. I was even able to follow some of what he was saying, but it
Billy
seems as
Bong
if
looks
he's
around
not
like,
hurt.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You mean that I don't make sense a lot of the time? He doesn't make sense any of the time.
Well, because Maeve is not familiar with a lot of this technology. I mean, she does understand more mechanics, and she does have a basic understanding of how her photon and plasma, enough as far as like point it, shoot it, yes, and so most of when Plastic talks about a lot of the more physics, electrical mutation is a foreign concept. So,
Does the battery look like it overcharged? Like, is there a readout or anything that's like says that okay, it's fully charged, but there was a fault?
No, you have to load it into something to get a power reading on it.
Oh, great!
well,
Everyone, step back. I have to do this. Just except
I don't know
Billy-
that you do.
except Billy Bong.
Does,
well,
does Billy
I've gotta
Bong want you doing that with his body? I don't know that he does.
I'm maybe it'll switch us back. I just need to see if this battery has any faults.
Stepping back over.
Yeah.
I'm stepping back over here.
In fact, I'm just gonna get inside of this thing.
I'm gonna step over back behind this building here.
I plug it in.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Beep, beep, beep. 25 charges.
Nice.
It's a little more than it should have, but it doesn't seem to have a problem with it.
Well, that's because the rest of the extra charges went into Platic and Billy Bob.
Remember, you both did start life as just like globs of stem cells with central nervous systems that got, memory templates, personality templates stamped on you. Like-
That'd be funny though if now they have more hit points or that their health has gone up. Because it's charged along.
We'll see. We'll find out what the long-term effects of this are as soon as I figure out what they are.
Do I have any type of innate sense of what this body can do?
I mean, he's shorter and stouter than you are, and he's got one arm that is, remember, cybernetic now, so it's like a built-in. Does he have something on the other hand?
I am talking from an internal perspective. So, like, okay, I can now see depth perception. My brain is interpreting the depth perception. It never had to interpret depth perception before. So the brain is doing the work, and I'm receiving that information.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know how to walk. I still know how to breathe. All of those things, all of the standard functionalities. But I don't know if I have any mental abilities or anything like that, like I did in my old one, in my old body.
That's gonna be mental. You feel sneakier a little bit. You have some residual knowledge of smuggling techniques. But you've got the crush glove on one hand and the cybernetic arm on the other one. Remember, he had that powered crush glove that he then put the charge through the electro whip or something. I can't remember what it was.
But I don't have knowledge. Like, okay, how do I work this?
No. Like your mind is mostly you, and there's just like faint hints of like things you're like, I think I know how to do. I can't quite remember. So it's your mind and mostly your memories, just in his body right now. Did you say fuck 5 times? Pretty good at lip reading.
I don't even know what to do now.
Some weird science going on here. Yeah.
I'd like to get back in my own body, but that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. I could try to reverse it by repeating what I did before.
I wouldn't advise that.
I don't want to do it that way, but I don't really have any other ideas. I am going to see if I can find any manual. Oh God! I hope at least my intelligence should have stayed. My physical stats should be different.
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. Does his brain have the capacity to understand all of the stuff that you're thinking about? Yeah, he's got an intelligence of 13. It's fine. What was your intelligence?
16,
Oh,
I think.
yeah. It's a little scratchy on the edges, but for the most part, you're fine. You don't feel any diminishing in your mental prowess.
Okay. So, I'm going to go looking around for documentation on this equipment.
Okay.
And let other people do stuff now, because
Sure.
I'm staying out of trouble.
You can give me a luck check. All right. Maeve, Gravy. You like back up and you're looking. Oh, I don't think anything's blown up.
Yep, we're back.
Hey, everybody. That's a 1 on a luck check, which is a critical success. Everyone gets a point of fleeting luck.
Yay!
Oop, got my sleeve. Look back.
You get your luck back.
And it's a critical success for my search.
And it is a critical success for your search, which is fantastic. I'm going to flip over to this other music. In your search, you find this. I'm going to zoom in and show everyone. It seems to be a underground bunker.
Can I open it?
It's an electronic door.
Do our key cards work?
That's me thinking. Try it.
I do. Another luck check?
Yeah. It works. When Chris doesn't know, just roll a die. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it works. You like, whoop. One of the other guys from the camp is like, whoa! Like, he totally opened that thing. We've never seen that open before.
Uh-oh.
We're giving them more
Gravy, you
resources.
see this happen from, you're like, I don't know, what is that, 30 feet away? Like 30, 40 feet away. You see him swipe a card, and this thing, there's like steam coming out, and then it goes, there's like a yellow flashing light on it. And when you look down, there's a ladder going down. Lights are lighting up. Boop, boop, boop.
Does this look familiar?
See, you were born here and you've never seen this open?
Well, we've never been able to open it. Nobody had whatever magic he's got. Like now people are coming from, people are coming from around, like all four of them are like, what's going on? What's going on? No, you stay there. You got to stay on. Okay, one of you go. All right, you go. I'll go. What's going on back here? What's happening? I heard some strange noises. And they all come and they're like, whoa, we've never seen this open before. How'd you do that?
I had the key. I had a key. All right, let's go. I'm going down because, again, I'm still looking for documentation to reverse this.
Sure.
I could send a scout down. I have this toy I've never been able to use. Pull out the pocket drone.
Oh, the pocket drones. That's right. That's right.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Maeve is saying, I'm not really quite fired up, ready to go down a hole. I think you might rest up a little bit. I still have a little healing to do. And there seems to be a few single men around here. I might go scratch the itch for the evening.
Gravy's looking around like, yeah, I doubt they get many itches scratched around here now that you mention it.
All right. So Billy Baddick is just like, this is so weird. He's all he's doing is focusing on quills. Go, quills, quills. He's trying to like flick them so they fly, quills, fly.
And May sees this and she's like, I'm stepping over it. I'm getting out of the way.
Quills.
Someone pick a high-low number.
Someone pick a high-low? Not me. You don't want me to do it because it's going to go badly.
No, go ahead. Pick it.
High.
Okay.
Hello there.
It's
What are
low.
you doing?
Oh, crap. The power armor is still on.
The power armor's still on your body?
No, the
glove.
The glove is on, so it still has the 26 strength, but it's going to be affected by the every hour disad.
Right. And he flicks a quill, and you see it, part of it go flying off. Well, that's not right. Ow! He yanks it out.
We'll figure it out.
I don't know how he does it.
Don't try shooting them. They look much better if you just let them grow out.
Quills! Oh.
Yes, well, have fun with that. I'm gonna play with my new toy. Start trying to figure out how to operate this drone.
Okay. You can give me a on your character sheet. I'm looking at Billy Bungs here. Go into inventory artifact and do an artifact combat check. And that drone will be, I'll say a complexity level 2. Same thing. Yeah, you sort it out. And it takes you a little while to get these joystick things down. It's and then it comes back. You're like, whoa, and you realize that tilting the controller and doing the tabs, but it takes you a little while to get it. And you're like, okay, I think I got it. Now my real question is, does Platic's body have his other mutations? Is Billy Bong gonna accidentally trigger a mental mutation?
I am assuming since they are a mutation, they are part of the body, not part of my mental state.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have physical traits that show up when I use them.
Which means you... So his skin is green and his eyes are covered by a semi-transparent skin, which is kind of freaky. Like when you close your eyes, you can still see through them. Weird.
But I don't know anything else about his mutations.
Yeah, I don't think he has. I don't think he has anything else. Looking at it, like he doesn't have any mental mutations.
So technically, I could any of the physical. Anything with a physical activation should not have transfer.
Yeah, it's not like I made rules up for this.
I know. I'm just making it from a sense, from my logic.
I only thought about it when it happened, and I was like reading through the psycher, and I was like, "Oh my god, mental! They just swapped bodies. This is awesome." So yeah.
But that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that the only thing that would move over would be our
your
mental
just your
stats?
just your like your personalities and your memories. That's it. Everything else is stuck in the other bodies currently. He might figure out how to shoot your quills and then might accidentally blow off one of your mental mutations too.
Well, while he's trying to do that, he's randomly trying to activate stuff.
Yeah.
So he could technically pop one of the other ones off. Go teleporting.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Teleporting 40 feet straight up.
Well, this is going to have to get resolved next time.
Oh no!
I would like
so
to
that
roll
Michael has a chance to play as Billy Baddick.
I would like to roll a personality check to see whether I get to share a tent with
Sure.
one of the guys.
Awesome.
Go right ahead.
Okay. And I have a fleeting luck. I need it. I got a 17.
So as a byproduct of this cracking that they're doing, they not only get gasoline and like this black tarry sludge, but they also get alcohol out of it, and so they have a bunch of alcohol. You rolled well enough that one of the dudes and one of the chicks is interested, and they're like, you can sort that out in your mind.
Shall we retire to the tent with some libation?
Oh, it's so bad. It's like it's all synthetic alcohol that doesn't have a hint of organics in it aside from the water and the alcohol in it.
So we just go ahead and we go in the tent and then sing.
And the tent flaps close.
Let's close.
All right.
Hey, has anyone seen Maeve? Oh.
Plattybong is like looking down this ladder like,
Oh, I'm having way too much fun flying the drone to even notice that Maeve is missing.
Yeah, so it's got like a big screen on it, and you can tilt for minor maneuvers, and then the joysticks are for big maneuvers. Is what you finally figure out. You're like, oh, so you have it buzzing around. So you're confident that you could probably get it to go down this hatch in the ground. Key Cowboy, gasoline and alcohol. Yep. They left Smallville, a little weird west town, and they ended up in Bexicon. I've changed the name slightly. Bexicon. And there was a raid going on where some cars showed up and were shooting at them, trying to get the gasoline from the refinery, essentially. And then Billy Bong and Platic switched bodies. I totally skipped over that huge plot point. So now it's Plattybong and Billy Baddick here. And Billy Baddick is trying to figure out how the quills shoot out of his body. And Plattybong is like, oh, there's a hole in the ground with a hatch, and he opened it. And Gravy is figuring out how to get his drone working. Gravy, you think you're ready to drop it down that hatch? Or you need a little more practice?
This thing is so much fun. I send it straight down the hatch.
Goes down the hatch. As it's lowering, you get video footage of like ladder rungs, until it gets all the way to the bottom, and you look, and it's this white hallway that goes in two directions for quite some distance, apparently.
I don't recognize the make or anything of it.
Give me an intelligence check.
Man, I can't roll well tonight.
You're like,
I'm 3s and 4s all night, man.
you're looking at it. There's like a strip of lights in the center of the ceiling, going both ways, and other than that, it's just like a blank white hallway.
Not seeing any immediate threats and not wanting to fuck up the drone by not being able to get it back out of the hole, I'm just going to lay it down right there where it is. And
So it's just a little ways off from the ladder in the hallway.
I'll show the screen to Plybong and Billy Tick.
Bill Baddick. Billy's like, quills! No.
Then just Plattybong. And be like, it doesn't look dangerous. You should go check it out. It is quite bright down there, though.
It is really bright and clean, which is weird because you're in the desert.
Okay, well, I would go down, but I have to go down. I have to look for documentation.
Mm-hmm.
It is quite mysterious. We should see what's down there.
I go down. I start climbing down there's nobody down there, so...
Billy Baddick's like, wait for me! I don't want you to lose my body! Comes running after you. Quills! No. Just keeps doing that. Quills. Quills. Mental powers. Hey, what's
he has
the...
seen the teleport.
He says to you, what's the keyword for that move from one place to the other instantly? Hmm? You got to have like a thing in your mind that you say like Shazam.
No, I just think where I want to be.
Oh, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place.
Okay,
like home.
I just think where I want to be within sight.
Oh. It's all right. I don't know where home is anyway, he says. All right. Maeve has retired to a tent. Gravy has landed the drone. And Plattibong is just about ready to go down, and Billy Baddick is right behind him. And that is where we're going to cut the story tonight.
Okay.
So that I can make a map for Underground.
Bum, bum, bum.
Dun, dun,
This
dun!
is interesting.
Welcome to Chapter 2 of Generation Ship... Ding! Error.
Yeah, we definitely wouldn't investigate it too much without our other two teammates.
Right,
So
right.
it's a good place to call it, I think.
All right.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's mostly abandoned.
Hmm. Let's go...
I am making assumptions because I want it what I want.
I just want instructions on how to get my body back, he says.
Exactly.
All right, let's go around
Useless-
and...
useless in a battle.
Well, you're not useless. I mean, he's got the electro whip and the crush glove and the cybernetic arm.
Crush glove. Have no idea how to activate.
Me neither, actually. We'll have to ask Michael.
Cybernetic glove. How to activate. Understand mental powers. Don't know if he understand, powers. Don't know if he has any. I guess I can use the drill gun.
The laser miner, yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen him use that several times. Sure,
Right.
sure, that's fine. All right, hey Bishop, got anything you want to chit chat about before we go?
I don't, no.
All right.
Sorry, I'm boring today.
Well, thank you for showing up anyway. Snacks.
Happy to be here.
Got anything?
Let's see. You can find me. Where am I now? Oh, tomorrow night, every Thursday night on Fred's channel for Monster of the Week. Lots of fun. Every other Saturday, which includes this Saturday, I can be found on Homebrew Roleplay for the World of Karen. Really great homebrew campaign. And then every other Sunday, not this Sunday, but the next, you can find me at TT2KB for Vigilantes of Valandria, however you want to say it. Lots of fun as well. My own content currently is on hold between Winter Storm, Recovery, Winter Storm, but I definitely have some things that'll be coming up soon, as well as one or two other campaigns I've been invited to play in. So you can find me at twitch.tv Debbie Snacks.
All right. Cerebus.
Nope. I don't have anything other than I lost my body.
For those that have just stopped in, there was a weird energy explosion, and Platic, Cerebus's character, and Billy Bong, Michael's character, who's not here, Michael's not here tonight, did a Freaky Friday. And so now we've got Plattibong and Billy Baddick, and you did get here at the end. Because we start at 9 Central? I don't know. But they left Smallville, the weird west town, and they crested over the last hill, and they ended up here at this strange compound with like refinery equipment that was getting attacked by raiders in vehicles. And they found a hatch that goes into the ground, and the drone that they dropped down into it shows just pure white hallways. boop, 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 going in 2 directions. So Platybong and Billy Baddick have to find out ways to get their brains back in their bodies. Gravy was just having fun with the drone,
Yay!
and Maeve has disappeared into a tent. So, I am Christopher, all the RPGs, one of 2 Old Guys games. You can find us at 2oggames.com, drive-through-RPG, and we've got Sync the Circularius up at Goodman Games Official. I will be back here Friday afternoon for the finale of Weekly One-Page Adventure. This week is Titan Rock, a floating island that I've already made the map and started fleshing out. And then I don't even know what weekend it is for me. Oh, it must be like Shadowrun on Notorious DMG TV, I think, on Sunday. And maybe something else. Oh, right here on Saturday at 9 Central, we're going to play Tales from the Loop. I almost forgot. Oh my God. I've been reading so much about it to try to get it into my brain before we play. But that's it. That's all I've got. Thanks everyone for stopping by and hanging out. Your attention and your time and your Tales from the Loop. That's right. It's cool. I'm reading the books, so I'm ready to run the game, and I like it. I like I like the way it's written. We're gonna go see Wojek. He is doing. It says co-op Call of Cthulhu: Edge of Darkness. All right. Raid Wojek. Thanks everybody. See you next time. I might do some DM prep tomorrow. I'm not sure. Depends how the day goes.
Bye.
Bye.
Laters.
We got to do this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Body swap!